Hey guys, Christina here. Today's video, I want to give you guys a little mind shift for the week, uplifting information to help you. It's the new year, new week, and looking at your business that you may be in. This message may be for you. So if you're watching right now with me in the on the live, then go ahead and just drop hello live. If you're watching later in the replay, just put in hashtag later and let me know where you're tuning in from either way. So I wanted to talk about mindset today. And I know that sometimes people are thinking like, I don't know what to do about my mindset. I don't know how to get out of my funk. I don't know how to, believe I can be capable of what I want or whatever it is. Let me know if you ever felt some kind of like low self-belief or just frustrated or feeling like it's never going to happen for me. You can just put down your sad emoji for me if you would like. So one thing that I want to tell you about, there was a recent training within a book that I was looking over, and I will leave the book here in the comments. But one thing I want you guys to also let me know, or just anyone know who might watch this information, is what is your favorite personal development book? So I really want to make time to start reading different personal development books to help me with my mindset, and just like it just helps us process. So maybe if anyone has a book they want to refer, they can leave it here in the comments. Hey Selena, thanks for watching live. So what I want to tell you guys about is the whole mindset. Like we can say, hey, I want to train it on it, but we can hear information, but it's really for us to help ourselves in getting out of that negative mind. So how can we fix ourselves in doing that? So I'm going to give you a few tips on that. So one thing that I think we all might have heard before is putting, like we all have heard about a vision board. Like honestly, I've made a vision board before a few years ago. Honestly, it's in my closet. Like I don't even know what's on there, to be honest. Like I can't even tell you. So how can it be more meaningful for us to do something for ourselves, to help our mindset, to really see this vision? Because your mindset is when you have these thoughts in your mind, and you have to reprogram your mind, regenerate your mind. Like you have those thoughts or those negativities that come to us and say, you're not good enough, it won't happen for you, people are making fun of you, people might, what is she doing, stuff like that. We have to be able to control those and see the long run, like why we're doing what we're doing. So there's a few steps in what you need to do to help your mindset. So I'm just going to top on a couple here. So your rethought process. So only you can help yourself with that. So what you want to do is, maybe use some words. What are some words that give you inspirations or your favorite quotes? Maybe pictures of your family, whatever it's meaningful for you, who gets to your heart, that you know that, hey, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing in my business. And don't just put it on one board, like your mirror, or maybe you have a board in your room or something. Put them, these different things around the house. So when you see this information, you can, you see it more than one area, and then it reminds you and it makes that mind shift for you. So let me know if that makes sense. And how many of us, like, do you have quotes in your home? Do you have maybe like those art galleries? A lot of us have like those, pretty quote, they're like the little quote boards or anything. We all have pictures of our family. What is it that you have around your house that's motivation? Even, maybe positive zine, like candles, the aroma, like essential oils or anything like that, that's going to give you that positive, vibe for you. So what is it that you have in your home that I don't want you to have to go buy anything? What do you have that you can make sure that you're going to display in your home? So like for me, I have family pictures of me and the kids over here in like my living room area. On my refrigerator, I have pictures of us and, my other family members. In my bedroom, if you guys ever notice it, sometimes when I do my lives, I have a whole art gallery of different quotes on my one wall, because those are my daily inspiration that I need, that I love, that I want to bring in. Okay, so, and that again, when you look at that information and see it, it's going to help you remember why you're doing what you're doing, and help you get that negative out of your mind, and you're going to reset it. Okay, when you see this, so you have all this stuff around you, you probably don't even realize it. Okay, and I was going to say one more thing. Of course, Christina forgot. This is why I try doing notes and then I just speak from the heart and then I forget. Okay, so anyways, retract. So moving on. So one thing that I wanted to give you guys for instead of like making a vision board, right? Like maybe you can do one, and this is not my idea. This is Tanya Eliza. If you guys follow her, she's a very successful entrepreneur and she's wonderful. I like to go listen to her on every Tuesdays and stuff like that. So anyways, she was saying instead of doing a vision board, then do a vision, like do an album on your phone. So I was such a, that's a good idea. I was like, oh yeah. So whatever it is that you're wanting, like why, so like I even in this conversation, we were in my team yesterday, we were on a Zoom call and we were talking about our goals for the year and stuff like that. And someone said like, you know, sometimes we say, you know, people who are married, you know, we do these businesses because we want to retire our husbands. Okay, so then if when that happens, well, what else? Like, what else is so meaningful that you can do for your life, for your family, but not just, sorry, like your immediate. What else can hinder you later in life, right? Like, this big why. It has to be a big enough why. Okay, so maybe retiring your husband, maybe having your college fund for the children, you know, and then what else? You know, what is this big why? If sometimes I think maybe I wasn't born rich because God knew I would spend my money or something. I don't know, you know, but what could be more meaningful for you if we're blessed with this, and if you, when you're blessed with this, you know, extra income, you know, what are your first steps in it? What else can you do with it that's going to pay it forward? Because we want to pay it forward, because that's how the universe and God is going to help us when they know like our hearts are like we're in for it because we want more for everyone. It's not just like this just you kind of thing. Okay, so remember that the universe or God, whatever your belief is, if you have one, and that's okay if you don't, but they always know, he always knows our true intentions. Okay, and those are, faith is also part of one of the things you have to have for your mindset. So when you have faith and hope are two different things, because hope is like you're wishing, like, oh my gosh, I hope this happens for me. And faith is you, it's just kind of like with the faith, if you have, you know, believe in God and all that, it's like, you know, he's there and you believe him without seeing him. So that's the same thing as you believe this can happen for you to reach those goals for you in your business without seeing it, because you have the faith in it. Okay, so the way that I want you to work your vision board for you, on your two ways you can do it is, Tanya lets us do a photo album on your phone. So you can go to Pinterest or whatever, you know, Google Images, whatever. What is it that you're wanting? Like, what are these small goals you want to help you? Maybe it's paying off your credit card debt. Maybe it's having enough money for a summer vacation. You know, where do you want to go? You know, put those pictures and make it a photo album in your phone, and kind of just call it vision board or whatever you want to call it. You know, so make those small steps, because we can say, oh yeah, I want a mansion on the hill in 6 months, because you know that may or may not be realistic. I'm not saying it won't happen, but what's more meaningful, and what are those small steps that can get you there, or what are those small goals, those small visions that you see for yourself, and then what else you can do. You know, what else is it for you to do later? So I'm hoping this makes sense. But one thing that I thought that I would do for me is, they talk about like an online vision board where you, and I'm going to do it on my Pinterest. So if you are on Pinterest, hashtag Pinterest, let me know if you're on there. Go follow me, Christina Torres, and I'll go follow you. Put your name here. And I have my boards there. So I don't have my vision board there yet. So that's something I'm going to work on on my progress of doing that. So then I know what I see for me and my kids, you know, the future of what I'm wanting, what's my vision for my goals, so I can see it and know that it will happen in time, in God's timing. So the two ways of, you know, Pinterest, you can have an open board and you could just simply put vision board, but obviously people who are on your Pinterest account are going to be able to access that information and see that. And if you want it to be personalized just for you and this is your information only, then you can just make a board on there and then just put a secret. There's a little area where you put secret board, and then only you can see it. So, you know, or you could give access to your husband or, you know, whoever, your best friend, your sister, if you want to, because you can give other people access so it stays private. So if you don't know how to do Pinterest, just go Google it on YouTube. You can find a video how to create a board, and it's really easy. I'm sure we all been on there. Let me know if you ever been on Pinterest before for a recipe. Okay, so before I knew Pinterest was a way for you to work your business and get people over there connecting with you, I was all about how-tos and recipes. Like, I have boards on recipes still. But now I'm educating myself on how to use Pinterest as another tool for social media for my business. So anyways, guys, I hope these tips help, and have a positive week back. Happy New Year. Let me know if you resonate with any of these information. I got to find the title of the book that I'm getting this information from, and I will put it here in the comments. But I think they talked about 6 or 7 areas. So the 2 that I talked about was having the vision for yourself and your thoughts, like getting those negative things out of your mind and knowing that you have the vision and having the faith for you to work this process for your business. And then I perhaps may go on other key points of it, like on another Monday, because I like to do motivation stuff on Monday. So if you would like more motivation and more tips and tricks like this, if you're not in my Women Biz group, I will put the link here. Come join me over there, and I hope to see you there. Take care, and God bless. Have a good night.